we go. Make sure it's turned on.
Create and send email campaigns that engage and drive traffic to your site, all in a...
There we go. Hello, 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 hello. Let me just copy the link and upload it into the chat. Live here. Perfect. Let me move this over. Hello, how is everyone? Hello, Brandon. Hello, Dave. Hello, Ollie. Hello, Chris. Hello, Gaz. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone? Welcome to the nightly live. I did go live earlier for the bootcamp live, which was a really good one on basically how to build a system out and key things to really take into account when building a system, which is very important. So if you haven't checked that out, I definitely recommend checking that out. And then in this live, we're just going to be going over basically marking up some new levels, coming up with a plan for tomorrow. Last night, the levels that I marked up were this level here and this level here, which was the exact bottom and the exact top of today. So yeah, absolutely perfect. And then last night, late last night though, it did happen. Did call this bearish pennant as well, which did break perfectly, but that happened quite late, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Still went really well. But yeah, let me know how your day's been. Let me know how you've been at the charts. Hello, Mark. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Mooney. Paul. What's happening, guys? Nothing much, Tony. What about yourself? Hello, DZ, DB. Good mate, good mate. Getting into Christmas now. Hello, Ian. Yeah, I'm not at my normal setup tonight, guys, so I do apologise. I hope audio and everything's all good. And yeah, hopefully back at somewhat of a normal setup soon. Hello, Neil. Hello, hello, hello. But yeah, let me know how your day's been, guys. Let me know how it's been at the charts. Have you entered any positions today? What positions have you entered? And yeah, and if you're new to the live, then welcome. Definitely drop a hi in the chat. Let us know you're here. I do go live every single night from Sunday to Thursday, normally at 8 p.m. UK time, just marking up the charts. And then I do a live every single day on a section of the bootcamp that we have inside of the private group. So let me just pull this over here. We've got a good basis to start off with, actually. So yeah, really good base to start off with. Hello, Danny. Hello, Marish. A lot of work and not enough rest and no play. Busy time then, Tony. Good. Hello, Raj. Buzzer was active, so missed it. Okay, Ian, yeah, that one was definitely... I posted about it quite a few times. Nothing got in the way of that one. Like overall bias and everything. This one, this sell level, the golden pocket was... invalidated because we took out this low, but still the previous highs here and here, previous lows, value area high, this trend line meant it was like I still had it on my chart. So a lot of people still were taking a look at that, which is good to see. Good day of learning for me. Nice, Katie. Coming off Friday, I don't mean to mention Friday, but it's good. Tried to lock in on trading. Nice, Tony. Really good. I mean, December's a really good time to really focus up on trading because markets, you know, especially moving on through the rest of the month now, markets do get slower, you know, lower liquidity, order books are thinning, etc. So it's a good time to focus on that educational side of trading, learn about the trades that you're entering, and just optimize, you know, sharpen those skills ready for 2026. Hello, Jordan. Hello. So yeah, let me know how your day was. And we'll get into marking up the chart. Should be a nice markup tonight. I know exactly already what I'm really going to mark up. So I'm going to get rid of this trend line here. It's served its purpose in helping us identify this bearish pennant and then this high here. And I think it's a bit too vertical now to be like particularly nice. One thing I do want to mark up is I do want to have... It's not the cleanest in the world, but bullish pennant here. So on gold, you know, this is a very clear bullish pennant. So what is a bullish pennant? A bullish pennant basically shows an impulse move to the upside followed by consolidation. This is the buyers having breathing room. If you're trading SMC, this is like accumulation. And so this is basically shows us that buyers are chilling out a bit before a further move to the upside. So yeah, we can anticipate a further move to the upside from this. This doesn't guarantee a move to the upside, but it says to us that, okay, the market looks like it's gearing up ready for a move to the upside. Hello, Sam. It was great, mate. Nice 4R. Sent you entry was clean as fuck. Okay, nice, Sam. 4R's really, really, really nice. I mean, if you're anything over 3. I mean, two's really good. 3+ is like a very, very, very good day. So yeah. Hello, Aaron. Hello. But yeah, let's just get straight into markup charts. If you got any questions at any point, please let me know. I'll happily answer any questions. And if you're brand new to trading, you're just curious about something in the trading space, anything like that, just let me know and I'll happily go into detail on it. So let's move this level over here. VWAP golden pocket, previous high, still a level which is valid in case we don't break out to the upside on this bullish pennant. It's something to keep in mind. I want to move this trend line over. Have it sort of like this. This looks a bit nicer. This looks a bit nicer to me. So we'll keep that on. See if we can find something that lines up with this value area low. So very clear area to pull the fixed volume range here. Very, very, very easy one to pull. So that's good. Problem is, because we're ranging, we haven't taken out these highs. Pulling fibs, all of the fib levels are going to have been already hit because, like on this pullback here, it was already hit. So it's difficult to pull fibs from this price action here. So in terms of support, if we break this this low, there really isn't much all the way down to this level. If we break this low, like this level's pretty much certain in my opinion. So given that, we've got a nice clear area to look to enter. So I want to be entering above this area, sort of in this price action here. Why? Because we've got a lot of orders there, just a lot of price activity. If we see in this zone, in this zone here, you can see how price has like fallen through and then rapidly gone through these areas. That to me shows, okay, there's not a lot of volume there, not a lot of orders there. I don't want to be getting in those areas. Whereas these areas here, I definitely do. Very clear breakout and retest here. That was nice. So looking for possible buy positions in this area here seems like the clearest opportunity. Again, if we break this low, I anticipate us to move all the way down to this level where I will be looking for buy positions definitely. So let's see what we can come up with and sort of move through it. Great to know I am sticking to the plan. Nice. Really, really, really good. Definitely keep him updated, Sam. He'll love that. When will I be able to predict the exact future like you lot? Aaron, it will come with time, mate. It will come with time. Just time at the charts. Aaron, if you are on these lives consistently and you're seeing levels being hit and respected and being hit and not respected, you'll build up the ability to like see the charts and see a level and just be like, okay, I've seen this level a ton of times. I know that this level is going to be respected, or I've seen this level a ton of times. I know this level's going to not be respected, etc., etc. That doesn't mean over risk on a position because you know it's going to happen. It just gives you confidence in that level and allows you to just execute with more precision. Nice to pass funded, but need to get ahead of myself. Get ahead of yourself, Sam. Great quote. Aim for the stars, hit the moon. Nice. I got 4240 as a buy area. Okay. That's really, really nice. So coming in literally on my zone, so that's really good. Play around with the charts and it gets addictive. It really, really, it definitely does. It definitely does. But yeah, I like that level, DB. It's good that we've got that confluence there. So really, really nice. So let's see what we can find from this level. I'm going to pull a fib from this exact low to the high. So I'm going to pull it from this low here to this high. We have already hit the golden pocket with this previous high. I wish I kind of marked that up, to be honest. It's a very, 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 very clear level. So that's a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. We are currently at some high volume nodes, so point of controls. Point of control basically shows it shows the price is at equilibrium. Like, this is a very 50-50 place to be. We're not at any extremes. We want to enter at extremes. That's where we want to enter. So on a pullback, an extreme would be the pullback. Like in a trending market, the extreme would be a big pullback. In a trending market, the extremes would be above and below the value area low and the value area high, like outside of the range. We don't want to enter inside of the range because it's just really choppy. So we anticipate price to really, keep doing this, and then hopefully break to the upside, which is more likely in this case because of the bullish pennant. But if we do break to the downside, it's all good because we've got a very, very, very nice level there, which I'm super, super happy about. So regardless of what happens, we'll have a sort of plan in place for any outcome. And I think that's a good position to be in, having a plan in place for each outcome. So like, if price does this, do this. If price does this, do this. That's a very important place to be in trading, in terms of if price does this, do this. It's not, okay, I'm going to come to the charts, I do this. It's if this, do this, which is very important. You don't want to be reactionary, you want to be proactive at the charts. You want to be looking at what's going to happen before it's happening, not reacting when it does happen, because reactions are very emotionally based. Okay, I'm going to move that off the chart. I'm going to move this onto the chart. See what we got here. Okay, we do have a previous daily open around the 0.786 as well. If we do come down there, chances are we're breaking this trend. I think that trend line there, though, is going to be the downfall of a lot of people, because they're going to see that break. They're going to see the break of this trend line. They're going to dump into sell positions. Institutions will eat up those sell positions, get into the order before the bigger move plays out. I think the more accurate line to pull actually is going to be this one over here. This one looks a lot nicer to me. And it also lines up with our level a bit better as well. If we go to the higher time frames, go to like the 30-minute. Yeah, that's nice. There we go. I'm going to get rid of this zone. Put on this this here. Okay, there we go. We got a nice level. Nice level. Boom. I'm going to move this level here. Put it there, and that is a 0.786 plus daily open. So for those who are new here, I basically mark up zones that I'm looking for. Green levels I'm looking to buy, red levels I'm looking to sell, keeping things simple. I mark them up in advance, and then when they come to the levels, I'll look for the trade, and those are given inside the private group. If you want some more information on the private group, just let me know. Okay. Let's see what we've got going on here. And let me know what you think of the new Telegram format as well, in the public group. So going to be posting sort of profits in one section, testimonials in another section, members spotlight in another section, where basically, we talk about a member who's doing particularly well, and then just general stuff as well, and then a live section as well, so you can clearly find when I'm live, and what the live's about. I think I might introduce a live summary, so you'll know if it's a bootcamp live, and then you'll know if it's a normal live, because I know a lot of you really enjoy the normal lives, but maybe the bootcamp live, like certain sections of the bootcamp, you're already very familiar with, so that's fine. So you'll know what the live is before it comes out, and then maybe a summary of the live after sounds good as well. So we'll see. Double tap, yeah. If you do enjoy the live, double tap on the screen. In that red box, would you enter a buy when it first enters? No, I want to see confirmations first. So I want to see confirmations as we enter the level. So by confirmations, I want to see basically momentum, VWAP, and things going to the upside, and then price coming to the downside. You can add confirmations once you've built up the rest of your system. So risk management in discipline, finding levels, that's the most important thing. Confirmations come after that. So focus on confirmations once you've got your risk management down, a plan for in case you have multiple losses in a row. I did outline a great plan in the private group to work from. Super basic. Anyone, regardless of if you started trading today, can implement, just to put up the guardrails and reduce those losses, as that's what as a trader, you don't care about wins, you care about reducing losses. Survival is the most important thing in trading. That is it. You want to survive to make a lot of money. The longer you survive, the chances of you making a large amount of money is dramatically increase. So for confirmations, I look for, and again, confirmations, a lot of people look for confirmations when they really should be focusing on risk management. Sounds boring, it's the most important thing in trading. Risk management, daily loss limits, things like this. Again, I outlined a plan in the private group. Once you've got that down, I don't enter at any level doing that, like just markup levels, enter at a level, get the basics down first, and then look for confirmations to optimize your system. The confirmations I use is I'll zoom into the lower time frame. So like we went over in the bootcamp, having a higher time frame, like the 1 hour or the 4 hour for your environment, just looking at what's going on in price. Then you have your setup time frame, which for me is between the 15-minute and the 30-minute time frame. That's where I'm actually marking up my charts, identifying these levels. Again, on last night's live, I gave the exact bottom and the exact top of today. And that's where I'm looking for these levels. And then my execution time frames are the 1 minute, the 3 minute, and the 5 minute. So on those time frames is where I'm looking for the confirmations. So if you come down to the 3 minute, what I'm basically looking for is momentum to be going to the upside. Exactly like what happened here. And I put this, literally this exact thing inside the private group. I said that momentum is very strongly uniform going to the upside when we were in this level. And what happened? Price absolutely boomed to the upside. So that's what I'm sort of looking to happen. I'm looking for momentum to go up as price comes down. That says to me that, okay, price is going there with no backing. It's got no support. It's got no fans. And so it should look to reverse to the upside. Very well organised. Appreciate that, Danny. Yeah, I think it's a really nice nice little update. First of many that are coming throughout the rest of December. So again, just quality of life. And a cool little side note is most groups can't do that because their Telegram groups are actually automated. So it sends through like automated fake testimonials, and even if every single big group does it. And so they can't do that because you can't send through automated messages to like particular group chats, as far as I'm aware. So it means we're going to be probably the only group in the space. When you join their public group, it looks like that because the rest of them just automate their groups because they can't be asked to upload actual messages. So yeah, cool little side note. Yeah, a candlestick pattern to finish it off is always nice. Great, really good that you pointed that out, Sam. Yeah, nice candlestick patterns. I don't like actively look at the chart and like, okay, I see a bullish engulfing here or I see a hammer here. Like, I don't think that in my head, but like, you just, after seeing them a lot, you'll just like subconsciously see them at the chart. You won't even have to think about it. You'll just be like, okay, buyers are in control. You ask yourself why, it'll be like, okay, because there was a hammer and then there was a bullish engulfing. But you don't have to ask yourself why. You just know the buyers are in control at that level, which obviously gives you confirmation. We are forming a little bit of a bear flag here, but it's directly in the middle of the range. This does make me really think that we are going to come down to this level. I'd be very, very surprised if we didn't come down to this level, to be quite honest. Appreciate that, DB. We get all-time high. If we break this bullish pennant, definitely. I think it makes sense. Something I like doing, and you'll see I do it a lot, is try and understand what price is doing. Okay, if we anticipate price is going to break the all-time high, like it wants to do, price doesn't just break the all-time high. Like, there is so much like liquidity orders and just so much market participants at the all-time high. It takes a lot to break an all-time high. Like, you need to be really bullish. You need to be the most bullish you've ever been in history to break an all-time high. And so to break the all-time high, we're going to need to build up momentum. And what does that look like? Building up momentum to me is having an impulse move to the upside, consolidating and accumulating positions here before a bigger move to the upside. If we think about it from an institutional perspective, potentially, they're forcing price up, through big orders. Then they're accumulating here before we do break out the all-time high. So I think this could be the pattern, the accumulation pattern, before we actually do go out and break the all-time high. And I think this could be the last buy position before the all-time high. This could be a crazy buy position. like crazy. It's not guaranteed, of course. Like we need to see confirmations and everything, but this could be a buy that goes on to do like 20, 30 plus R. Like it really could. Best group 100%. Appreciate that, Chris. Humex Oil. Big man Alan. How you doing? How's the missus as well? And a group where any member can speak to any member, proper, transparent. That's really what we want as well. Just want an amazing environment, respectful as well, and everyone's just super nice. Everyone's here for common goal. Everyone's trying to get better. And something which I put in the group earlier, which I know a lot of you'll be happy to see, is the success coach. So a little sneak peek into that is basically when you join the group and to all members in the group, basically we're going to have someone basically reach out to you, and not from a trading perspective. If you want that trading resources, the courses are there. You can ask me questions on the live. You've got the educators there. You've got their sort of mentorships. You can work through that. And yeah, when you're first beginning, it's a bit of a lot, but you can work through it. And we've got the signals, the analysis, everything. But something which I wanted to press on is sort of that just overall success and guidance in terms of setting goals. So someone's going to be there for you to speak to. They're going to be fully there, and their goal is for you to just succeed. Okay, and so that includes like setting goals with them. They'll reach out to you and be like, yo, you said you were going to do this each week, have you done it? It could be as simple as yeah, mate, you said after 2 losses you're not going to trade for the rest of the day. Like, let me know. This week have you stuck to that? If you haven't, like, why do you think that is? What can we put in place to make sure you do? So that's what we're going to have as well. So something that I think is really, really cool. Yeah, I think it's really, really cool. And I think back to when I started trading. If I had someone I could talk to, just super uplifting person, who's done a lot of like coaching in all around the world, to do this, and you're just like, yeah, like my goals, I'm looking to do this and this. Like I'm really really motivated to do this. Like I want to get it done, and they're like, okay, let's sort it, and then boom, 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 and then you basically say, yo, mate, I did this today. Like I stuck to it, and they're like, they're there for you. So that's really cool as well, and just create that environment. I do that with quite a few members already. I know a lot of members send me their goals, and we keep sort of a track of how they're getting on and everything like that. But yeah, it'll be sort of another avenue to get that done. Andy, I'll check it after this. Best place by far. The way pros respond don't make you feel stupid. Love it. Yeah, definitely. And there's no question too small in the group at all. I don't want anyone to feel like a question isn't good. And this is again, like I'm the type of person, if I don't know something, I'll ask like a ton of questions, and it's going to be really annoying, and I'm going to sound really dumb, and I'd hate for someone to make me feel stupid. I don't want to feel stupid. And so I definitely saw that in the space when we started the Discord. A lot of people would message me and say like, yeah, I was in this Discord before, but like I'd ask a question, I'd just been ridiculed, because in trading, I guess people want to be like really cocky and yeah, it's annoying. So we don't want that. Appreciate that, Katie. And then Katie, definitely, if you haven't already, check in with Bella. She's got some cool things coming up for the girls section of the group. She's been doing a lot for that, like really, really, really good. For those who don't know, we're gonna have like a girls section within the group. We've definitely highlighted that the girls trading space in general is just really, really, really bad. And so having that there, I think will be really, really, really cool. And Bella's been doing some crazy resource. I mean, Bella's crushing it in her own journey, really leveling up, and which is really, really good to see. And she's done some really, really good resources as well. So, be really cool. 2 days and lost more than I wanted. I'm cautious now with going into a trade. Missed good ones today because of it. Jordan, look, you'll miss good ones, but you'll also miss worse ones. So if you're being more cautious, then that's really, really good, like really good. Jordan, if you want, something will be cool. Drop a message in the Discord and just be like, yo guys, I'm not gonna lose more than this on a single trade this week, and let us know how it goes. like keep sort of use that as a message to keep yourself accountable. So if you do like feel the urge, and look, we all get that urge, like, oh yeah, this setup looks really, really good, I want to put a bit more on this. But like, you know, I've put in the Discord, I've told everyone like I'm not gonna over risk. Like maybe that'll be a good thing to do it. I don't know. Showing divergences like that, mine looks different. Mooney, so I'll get up the settings here. So this is called Vu Manchu divergences. So if you go into the indicator section of TradingView, and you type in Vu Manchu here, this is the one I'm using, and then I'll just scroll through the settings here. You can like move the live back if you do want to like rewatch the settings, and I'll just scroll through them slowly here so you can see which ones I'm working with. Hello, John. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, Aaron, good. Wiz is a beast. I definitely recommend, if you haven't already, like go into WizKid's section in the Discord and just at him and like have a chat with him about things. Like he's a really, really nice guy, really, really smart guy. And yeah, I think he just gives a different, like a new angle. I think everyone in the group gives sort of a new angle on trading. And so it's good to see. And I think WizKid, you know, is no different there. A good new angle. Talk a lot of sense, mate, for your age. Respect. I appreciate that, Matty, mate. I do. Keep bottling it in trades and jumping ship too soon. Aaron, you you are 100%. Let me tell you now, you are 100% not alone in that. After going through this last challenge that we did in the group, something that was definitely highlighted, like so highlighted, is members would stick to the set risk, but they'd close winners early and then let losers ride to stop loss. A good way to fix that, and look, it takes discipline to build up, and it's hard when you first begin, but because those little wins, you know, they feel good, you know, a little win here, a little win there, but you know, we're not in it for little wins here, little wins there. We're in it for big win at the end of the month, like over the month, and so a good thing to do is whatever amount you're risking on the trade, you are not allowed to touch that trade until you are that much in profit. This might be a really, really good thing to get to add to you, Aaron, and to anyone else who's struggling with this. If you're struggling with big losses and small winners, a good thing to do is, first off, you need to highlight how much you're risking on the trade. What are you risking on each trade? Are you risking £20 if it hits stop loss? Are you risking £20? Are you risking £50? Are you risking £100? What are you risking on the trade? Then from there, just enforce on yourself, okay, I am not going to touch this trade. I'm not going to move stop loss. I'm not going to close it early. I am not going to touch it unless like news is coming or market close, like those two sort of exceptions, but we ignore them. Don't ignore them, but like in this instance. So unless that pound amount that you risked, unless you are in profit that much, you do not touch the trade. Few examples. If you're risking £20 on the trade, if stop loss is hit and you would lose £20, you do not touch the trade unless you are in £20 of profit. Okay? Look, you're going to see trades hit £10, £15 profit and then go to stop loss. But overall, it would just work out better, I think. So it might be a good thing to implement. Okay, all good, MSI. Okay, Dave, let me know if you miss any sections. Okay, good, Jordan. Katie, I really do think that. I didn't think 4 a.m. I thought it would hit my level during Asia, but now that you said 4 a.m., like I think I might have to. Is Craig here for the 4 a.m. club? It would make sense. Like, it would make sense. I really think we're gonna hit this. I think this like is a realistic. Wait, there. Trump. When's Trump doing a talk? Trump's doing a talk. What day is that on? Isn't Trump doing a talk tomorrow night? I don't know. I don't know the exact time yet. That could throw a spanner in the works. Oof. Brandon will be up. Yeah, he will. I remember, what was it, a few nights ago, I was up, and then I saw in the Discord like Brandon's looking at a sell or something. I'm like, what's going on? It was hilarious. Jordan, message me on the Telegram support account on Discord. I try not to answer any messages on Discord just because there's so many scams on Discord and people who pretend to be me on Discord. Like it's really bad on Discord. When that started happening, like however many months ago, I just don't reply to messages on Discord now. Like it just doesn't happen. So a Telegram support is best, mate. Okay, all good, Aaron. Wednesday night, yeah. Okay, I thought so, yeah. So we'll see what happens when the blonde man gets on the microphone and does whatever craziness. You never know what he's gonna bring out. So just yeah, be aware, be aware. Knowing him, he'll probably set the speech for like let's say 8 p.m. UK time or something. And he'll come out at like 4 p.m. midday. Psych, I'm going live now. And just give some like crazy speech like double tariffs or something like that. He's been talking a lot about tariffs. I mean, he always talks a lot about tariffs, but sort of flexing on how much the tariffs have brought in. They've brought in like, I think it was like $1 trillion since they started or something, like big money. So yeah, crazy. Isn't that strong? And you want lots of confirmation to trade it. Just a daily open doesn't seem too strong. Los Blancos. So yeah, couple things. A level, you build up whether a level is strong or not through just seeing the level as well. So a couple of things which line up with this level, which is why I've got it on here. So just a 0.786 I wouldn't trade. A 0.786 plus daily open plus trend line plus overall bias. This fits the overall plan of a bullish pennant. A bullish pennant would mean that we're bouncing here and then breaking to the upside. And then also, if we look down here, we've got this sort of order block slash, if you're using SMC, down here. I mean, we could wick through a little bit, but I guess it encapsulates these two candles here. These two candles here, before a huge move up, show me that we had a ton of orders in these two candles. Like, look at all these wicks here. This is liquidity. These are orders. These wicks show huge orders. These two candles, the fact that they closed, this candle closed below these wicks, shows just massive orders were executed here, okay? That means if we come back down to that level, chances are there's going to be some leftover orders there. It's like, if we think about it, it's like orders of food, okay? I like to use analogies to try and bridge things from that we don't know and bridge things to things that we do know. So if we just think of orders in terms of food, there's orders all over the chart, okay? Price comes down and it eats up all of the food here, okay? And then it's full and it retreats. When we come back down here, okay, chances are there's some leftover food. There's some crumbs, maybe a few, chicken wings, this, that, and the other there, that it can fill up on again before doing the bigger move, okay? That's basically what I see happening. So leftover orders from this price action here before this huge move up, that's 1. 2, 0.786. 3, daily open. 4, trend line. 5, bullish pennant. So all of those things, although it just say 0.786 daily open, there's like 5 things that really go into that level. But great question. Really good. And really good eye for that. That was a really, really good question, actually. Replying. Yeah, Jordan, and if I don't, just message me again. Normally I've been pretty quick this past week. I'm trying to be as on as possible. DB, that'll that'll probably come out as well. He loves that ballroom. Okay, let's I do want to mark this up as well. Potential bear flag here. Again, this is center of the range, so I wouldn't trade this this bear flag. This basically, I'm putting this bear flag on because it suggests to me, okay, bear flag, this highlights to me that, okay, we probably are going to come down to this level, which is obviously, you know, really, really nice, and I want us to come down to that level. Lines up with these previous highs as well. It lines up with a lot. This looks good. Yeah, we got nice, nice plan here. I like it a lot. This is what we're marking up now. When are we expecting it to happen? Like, what time should we start watching the move? Aaron, best thing to do is just set an alerts. So set an alert here. Like on TradingView, you can just, on your phone, you can just like click onto the chart, and then a little plus button comes the right of your chart, like it does me here. You can see it up here. Just click that, add alert. So I'll add alerts on the way down, just so I can get like on the way down. And then I don't have to worry about when it's hit. You know, if it's hit, I'll get an alert for it, sorted. And then it's just, yeah, chill. So then we don't have to predict the time. We just want to know when it's hit a certain price. I have a similar level to you, Max, and mine has 0.786, 1 hour further gap. Previous daily open, previous daily low. Yeah, very low. So a lot. Yeah, really, really, really nice. I mean, if we move this over here, don't really like to do this that often, but if we move it over here, the value area low comes in there as well. If we just ignore this price action here, the value area low comes in at that level as well. I do kind of want to encapsulate this price action as well, though. I kind of do prefer that, actually. We'll keep it like that. What's that, Matthew? Max, the advertisements come on, they blow my ears off. Chris, I just imagine you like sat there, bang. Wake you up, Chris. That's good. I do need to look at how to like. So I don't think I can get rid of them, but I'll. I think you can reduce them. I need to get it sorted. Went to gym at 4 a.m. this morning after work, so I could sleep in a bit. I'm gonna get up at 4 anyway to catch this trade. Nice, Sam. I mean, 4 a.m.'s just. It's the magic hour. Yeah, Katie, true. My alert is awful. Wait there. Let's I'm gonna put it. Actually, it won't do it now. I can't. It wouldn't do it justice anyway. My alert's absolutely awful. Like it's really, 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 really bad. Hearing it as well sparks. Obviously, you know, everyone's feels emotion. It sparks like, okay, is this good or is this bad? Like, is this really good or is this really bad? And I'm hoping that I've like, it's jumped up and we're at like the worst thing in the world is when you're close to hitting take profit, like take profit area, in like your stop loss is at break even, which is like miles away, or even you haven't moved your stop loss, and it's like, and you hear the alert and you think, yeah, like it'll mean that we're in that take profit zone, nice. And then you look and it's just dropped off a cliff and you're like, what? Because it's such a change of emotion. You hear the alert and you think good things, and then you look and it's like, oh no. But yeah, my alert's awful. Ian, so if you go onto your phone, and then you click on Trading View, and you just get up a chart and just click the chart, like hold on to the chart actually, so you get your little like crosshairs up, and then you can like drag it around. So just like you get up Trading View, you get on a chart, hold finger down, move finger around. Black box comes up on the right hand side of your screen. I don't know if you can see that there. There's a black box on the right hand side of my screen with a little plus icon, and then I'm just gonna click that, add alert, done. Super quick, super easy, and yeah, setting alerts is very, very, very important. Very, very, very important. You need to know when price is at those important levels. Max alert with my neighbours up. I have the cockerel for my alert. That's awful, that is. DV, that is awful. Hello, Adam. How you doing, Adam? How are things? How are things? You've got a live tomorrow with Brandon. No, it's on Thursday, isn't it? I think it's Thursday, right? Should be interesting after speech tomorrow. Good, Adam. Good. Okay, yeah, Thursday. Good. We had a good chat today. Big things for Adam. So looking forward to that. Did an Asian one last night, LMAO. Midnight till 4. Wait there, till 4 a.m. I knew you did a live. I didn't know how long it was though. Look at the cost there. Tried changing my mouse setting. Nothing. You should have it on your chart. If you go to settings on the chart, so you right click the chart, go to settings. Why is my settings not coming up? Settings, and then go to, I haven't done this in a while, canvas, and then crosshair. XPR, man, you need to stop doing that. Thank you for the super chat, XPR, but you do definitely, I don't know how to react, so it's really awkward for me. This guy's crazy. But yeah, you can find crosshairs there. Let me know, Chris, let me know if you struggle to get it on. Drop me a message or something on Telegram and I'll like walk you through it. I think that's an important thing to get on. If you do struggle with setting alerts on TradingView, like at me in the Discord and I'll send through like a screen record guide on TradingView just quickly after the live. Like please let me know. Setting alerts is super important. I haven't thought to cover it before. So yeah, it's definitely an important one. But hello XPR, how you doing? Crosshairs need. Yeah, I like crosshairs. Is not. Some people don't have crosshairs on, but I think it's nice. I'm good XPR. I'm good XPR. Looking forward to Christmas. Feeling festive. So yeah. Another Asia live. Adam needs some sleep. What settings I for VWAP? So the VWAP on Fu Manchu. If we scroll down here, I've got the VWAP as yellow, and I've got it on 100% opacity. And then in style, something I have done with VWAP is I've changed it to a line. I'm pretty sure normally it's not a histogram. What is it? I think it might be no. It's like a block fill something area. So normally VWAP I think it's area. I've changed it to line. It just looks nicer to me that way. So yeah. Okay, nice, Chris. Yeah, definitely. The crosshair and getting your alerts set, I think it's good. So my brother break up from work on Friday and get a 2K bonus somehow. So looking good. Love that. Nice Christmas bonus that is as well. So really nice. Any plans over Christmas or just staying in? Let me know, guys. What is your like? Are you just staying in over Christmas? Like, seeing family? What's the plans over Christmas? Christmas bonuses are coming in. Who's going to give me my Christmas bonus? Come on, markets. If the markets hit this level and then boom, like I'll take that as my Christmas bonus. Like that would make me very happy. I'd be yeah, that'd be good. Let's finish with an absolutely insane trade. Adam, get some kip tonight and go again tomorrow. Get Brandon. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Adam, I think definitely rest up. Okay, take care, Sam. Sam's getting up early tomorrow. Take care, mate. Sam barely sleeps as well, it feels like, so working hard. Can't do it with normal lines, not magnet ones. Fibs, you can see the lines, but can't do it with normal lines, non-magnets. In terms of the crosshair, Chris. So I just mean, so we run about setting alerts. So for alerts, like if you want to set an alert on your phone, just go to TradingView, get up a chart, hold your finger on the chart, it'll come up with a crosshair, and then you can just click this black plus button to set an alert at that level. Alternatively, you can just drag a line and then just put on the alert. Like you can just put on a line and do the alert, but I think it's nicer to do the actual like alert function. Sleep's overrated. I agree. Mostly give one if I had an account. Nice X was very yeah. Tony, come on. This is. I think I might have to rename this trade Christmas bonus trade. We're gonna have to see if we've got some Craig fluence there. This seems like a level, just from seeing it. You know, a few of where Craig agrees. I think Craig will agree with this level as well, which would be cool. Seems like something Brandon would have on us. I feel like a lot of people are going to be looking at this level. You know, Sam said he's got his sort of fair value gap there or what have you. I mean, it does line up with if you know we're going off. Earlier on in the week, we did cover a section on SMC on the boot camp, and this would class as a 30-minute and probably a 1 hour fair value gap here. So I know Brandon trades with fair value gaps, and so do a lot of members in the group. So I have a feeling a lot of people are going to be looking at this level. A lot. I'm going to crosshair. I think, Chris, if you right-click your chart, or get up settings for your chart. So for me, I'd like double-click the keyboard because it's Mac, but on like Windows, just right-click. Go to settings and then canvas, and if you get up your crosshair, like it should just it should show up there. It's a nice thing I have. XVR, I appreciate it. XVR coming in with the Christmas bonus. You need to stop XVR, man. Guy's crazy. Okay, Chris, that's good. So amounts of alerts when you get the free one. Yeah, I don't know how many alerts. It might be around like 5 alerts you get with the free version of you don't need to upgrade your TradingView account for the alerts. The free version of the alerts is fine. As long as you can put sort of 2 alerts on your chart, you're all good. So my alerts don't go off on my phone. It might be worth checking settings, making sure you got notifications on for TradingView. And yeah, I do something a little tip if you want to go like really down that route. On iPhone, I've got a notification section, which is it's titled Work. And what that is it basically mutes everything except TradingView. TradingView and then like family WhatsApp. So it's like, okay, I'm only going to get alerts for TradingView and this for when I really need to like sort of lock in with someone or sleep or something like this. So yeah, I think that's a good thing to have as well. I'm gonna like that. XVR. What do you mean on your messages, Chris? Oh. Massive yellow box, yeah. Only for the paid sub. I don't know how to react to that. Same Max. It's on 24/7 well. I have the same. What do you mean the same, Adam? The same what, Adam? Quite close to see the buy zone numbers. Adam would be the work doing. Oh, okay, good, Adam. Yeah, I think it's really, really smart to do, to be honest. Especially, on your phone, you get like a lot of notifications and stuff like this. And sometimes you need to filter. So yeah. Anyway, guys, we've got nice levels here. Nice buy level here. Nice buy level here. See mode on you. Chris, on here I do as well, but on my phone as well, and on other like travel phone. So yeah, it's basically like I just turn everything off, and then I'm only gonna get like the best notifications. But the problem is the notification, the TradingView notification when it goes off on my laptop. Oh my god, it's so loud, it hurts me. Like I'd rather just like let the trade do whatever than have to deal with that sound. Nice gold dust. As I get it. It's from my account every time Max goes live. XPR, man. I'm seeing, mate. I'll watch the rest back tomorrow. Appreciate your time. I've set my alarms level. I'll message you probably in the morning. Take care, Jordan. Have a great night, mate. If you buy from these levels, will be target all-time high. Amar, what I'm looking to do is I'll look to take partials as we move up and then hold a portion of that position in case we do break all-time high. Because if we break all-time high and we go into price discovery mode, we can just, like, there's nothing there to stop us from just, you know, going ballistic. So I want to be in a position for that to happen. Like, definitely. So I think yeah, definitely need to look for confirmations as we approach the level, but this looks really nice. Like, this looks really, really, really good. Again, I'm not gonna sort of over risk on the position because I think it looks good. I'm gonna go in with the same risk. However, I do really like this. I'm basically Mr. Beast. Literally. Donating to streamers. XPR is Mr. Beast. Do you know where to pull fixed volume range profile buy/sell zones, please? Can't grasp it. Jono, so to figure out where to put the fixed volume range profile, what you're going to do is you're going to locate an area of rectangular price action. If you're using SMC, looking for an area of accumulation. So here we can see we've got sideways price action. Pulling the fixed volume range across that is the way to go. Here we've got sideways price action. And look, they can go on for a long time. Like, this went on and on and on. Pulling the fixed volume range across here. This ways we were pretty much going sideways, pulling the fixed volume range across here. Here we're pretty much going sideways, so pulling the fixed volume range across here. And then you can get really good at anticipating it. So one thing you'll learn to see on the charts is after every impulse move, there's some sort of consolidation. So after an impulse move, we can begin to put the fixed volume range before the sideways price action has actually started in anticipation for that sideways price action. But in the simplest terms, it's looking for a range, looking for sideways price action, dragging it across. So stop loss for this, I mean, the easiest, best stop loss, if you really, really, really want to capture that move, would be under this low, which is super far though. Like, but that's where the idea is invalidated. If we break this low, I anticipate it to come down here. But a nicer stop loss, which I'd probably be looking at, would be under the candle bodies, sort of around here. So around like 78, around there would be what I'm looking for. And so if we're getting in, where's my buy position? If we're getting in, I'd want to try and time it to get in on the trend line, but let's say we don't get there, and then we can get like, maybe not 78, maybe like 77. Between 78 and 76 seems like a nice area. If you want to be safe, then going 73, like that's a really safe stop loss. But around there, and then, you know, until all-time high, that's like a 13-hour move just at all-time high, so really nice. Excuse me. But we'll have to see as we approach the level, as, you know, the volatility as we're approaching the level and the volatility in the market depicts the stop loss as, you know, more volatility equals a larger stop loss, less volatility equals a smaller stop loss. So, yeah. When there are big moves, when there is a pullback is 50% of the actual critical institutes. When there are big moves, when there is... What do you mean by that, Matty? When there are big moves, when there is pullback is 50%. What do you mean by that, Matty? I'm looking for 71. I mean, 71 is... That's low. Are you looking for the liquidity grab on this low here? I mean, it could still happen. It lines up with the value area low that I've got here. So zoom at me. Adam is crazy, man. On a move, take out stop loss. Would you? What do you mean, Matty? Takes out stop loss on move when there are 50% of critical institute. I don't quite get what you mean, Matty. Adam's going to be doing a Zoom inside the Discord later on tonight as well, so stay tuned for that. Everyone in the private group, and if you're not in the private group, I don't know what you're I don't know what you're playing at. So yeah, but let me know more of what you mean. Silver looking bullish. So many. Gold dust. I agree with silver. Over the past few months, whenever silver's come up, we've spoken about how silver does look very good, like sort of macro, like really good. Just silver's not very good like trading conditions. Really, it's not as liquid pair. And then during Asia, I would be very surprised if we broke this during Asia. This pattern here is such a sort of a pivotal pattern. You know, the accumulation that we've had here, the consolidation, the fact that we're moving towards all-time high, it would be unlikely for this to happen during Asia. I think it would be more likely for us to slowly trail down to this level, and then hopefully that level at sort of London tomorrow would be best. It would be annoying if we hit it during Asia, but I'd be more than happy to take it still, either way. I had a proper nice sausage roll today. Slapped so hard. And this bloke also made me an Italian coffee where he actually grind the beans first. God damn, it was gorgeous. XPR, I have no idea where that came from, but I'm glad you enjoyed the sausage roll. The coffee sounds nice. I've been laying off the coffee. Coffee affects me, man. Bad. I don't know. Strong coffee is just, you got to be built different for that stuff. Okay, nice Ian. Okay, guys. So what we'll do is we'll finish up the live there. Got two very, very nice levels there. Got a nice plan, really nice plan. I really like what we've got marked up here. I think it's really nice. So I'll be uploading these levels and my analysis into the private group after this, and I hope everyone's enjoyed the live. So take care, everyone. Have a great night. Be careful tomorrow as Trump's giving a speech on the night. And we all know, Trump's a bit of a loose cannon, so definitely be careful with that. We could see some interesting price action building up to that, so definitely take care. And have a great night, guys. I appreciate you all tuning in. And yeah, I'll speak to you all very soon. See you in a bit. See you in a bit, XPR. Take care. See you in a bit, DB, Ian, Matty, who else? Gold Dust, Adam, and enjoy your Zoom later. Neil, Jono. Who else? Los Blancos,